Put your faith in the light.
Hello guys, welcome to another one of my videos. This is Lightblade, and well guys, in this one I'm going to do another box opening. It's been a while since we've done one of these. This week I only have 3 boxes from Mythic Plus. All of them, they are 421. But on top of that, after we end the box opening, I'm going to be bundling this video with a small short guide on how to get Sparks of Ingenuity. Because, well, I do have 12 sparks at the moment. So if we subtract the 5 freebies that we've got from the questing, I've gotten 7 sparks of Ingenuity, and I'll get my 8 this week. That means I've gotten 1 spark every single week like clockwork, and some weeks I've even gotten 2 sparks. So I've seen that a lot of people are having trouble with these sparks. So after we do the opening, we're going to talk about that. So for now, let's just go and open our box. So let's check if we're in Retribution. Yeah, we're in Retribution. So what do we want from this box? To be honest, I just want trinkets, because those are my slowest slots. Either Horn, this thing, Blazebinder's Hoof, or Big Toe, Bone Moss Big Toe. All of those trinkets are really good. The difference between them is just very small. So I just want one of those. And if I don't get any trinket, oh yeah, I want the Hunger of the Pack as well. And if I don't get any trinket, maybe give me 421 gloves. So if I get the 421 gloves, I can actually use this helm and use the tier gloves, you know, because this helm has better stats than my tier helm. And well, now let's see what we get in the box. And we're opening. And we got trash. A lot of trash. Actually, no, this is good. 421 crit burst ring. This actually can be good. It has a socket, so it's a 421 ring with a socket. We already have a good helm. It has Haste Mastery helm 421. So yeah, this is, I think, a pretty easy choice. Actually, do I want to take the 421 ring? I could always take a socket and just socket this into my wrist, you know. Because wrist, we're always going to use that wrist. The wrist is the companionship one, so we really want that. It's a tough choice. 421 burst crit ring. The stats aren't good. That's the problem. Burst is not a really good stat for us. It's good for survivability, but for other stuff, it's not that good. You know, it's also crit. We do want a little haste. Yeah, the choice is simple here. We're gonna take socket. Yeah, socket is the way to go, because we're never taking the neck, because we have lariat and we already have like 421 helms. So we take the socket this week. It's a pretty simple choice. We're gonna put that in our wrists. Let's buy the socket. Okay, there's the socket, and we're probably gonna put it, like I said, in that wrist slot. So now, guys, let's talk about those sparks of Ingenuity. Okay guys, so as proof that I'm not talking out of my ass on how to get these sparks, we're gonna count how many I have at the moment. So that we have 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I even have one like lying around there because I don't know what the hell to do with this spark, because I just have everything I need, really. So it's just lying around there. So now let's put on our clothes back, and let's talk about how you get these sparks. So basically, a lot of people are doing stuff that it's not very efficient to get them. For those are Mythic Plus and Raiding, which is not a good way to get sparks, because they take just too long to make and too long to join sometimes, because you gotta get into Group Finder and stuff. The best and most efficient way of getting sparks is killing rares. That's literally all I do every day. That's my daily routine. I kill a minimum of 25 rares every single day. Some days I kill even more, depending on how they spawn. So I don't really use any external help or like weak auras to get the rare kills that I'm going to list here, because they're pretty straightforward. These rares are mostly just standing there waiting for you to kill them, or the summoning requirements are really low and really easy to do. Although there is a caveat, you do have to do pretty much a pretty bit of realm jumping. What is realm jumping? So basically you just join a group. For example, this week the world boss is in the Baldraken zone, and for example, if I need for some rares to kill in the Primalist future, I can just go in the world boss Find a group with a server that has lower population than mine. For example, I'm in the Stormreach server. This server is always full, so most of the rares are dead. But if I jump to, let's say, to Trollbane Shard, that server has less people, so if I join that server, I can find the rares alive and then kill them. You can do the same with group quests. For example, here in the Azure Span, we have this Spellforge creation. You can just, if you're in the Azure Span zone and you, for example, want to spawn some rares in the lower part of the zone, you go there, you join a group, and see if the rares are force spawned, you know. So that's the only thing you will have to do to get these rares done. Okay, so having said all that, we have one more tip that I can give you and it's going into war mode. So war mode has significantly less players in there. That means that rares are more often than not up and you can just go in there and kill them. But you always run into the risk of finding a player from the opposite faction that will try to kill you because they also want to farm those rares. So that's the only danger of doing war mode, but it's another option if you really don't want to like realm jump. You can just go into war mode and maybe find those rares up more often. Okay, having said all that, now let's go to my daily routine of rare killing. Okay, so I start my routine just going to the Azure Span first. So this is the zone that has the most rares that you can kill for this small guide. And I normally go always first to the Cobalt Assembly. There's 4 rares that you can kill there. They're just standing there around. This week there's a world quest there, so you can just go in and just jump shards until you find the rares alive, and so you can kill them. The next zone is under Camp Nowhere. In this part, in this little like lake area, where there's also 4 rares that you can kill every single day. They're really easy to do. And the next ones are in Bracken High Hollow. You can also find 4 rares in this area, also very easy to do. There's also one more rare that you can summon that's really easy to summon, and it's in this little island in the middle. You will have to get some purple orbs and give them to a gnome. When there's enough orbs, she will summon a big elemental that you can kill, and that would be your 13th rare kill. Okay, let's go to the next zone. So next zone we have Oharian Plains. So in the Oharian Plains there's only 4 rare mobs that are really easy to kill, and they are all located in the Nokugan Hold area. So with that we bring our total mobs to kill to 17. Now let's go to the next area. The Waking Shore. There are 6 mobs that are really easy to kill here, and they are all located in the Dragonbane Keep area. So there's 2 elementals, there's those big fiery dudes, and then there's the 2 event mobs that can be spawned after you bring 20 keys to either Ration or the other Black Dragon, Sabellion, that guy. So that's 6 more mobs. That brings our total of rare mobs, easy rare mobs to kill, to 23. Now let's go to the next area. For the next area we have Baldraken. So in Baldraken we have 2 mobs that you can always kill in the area of Tierhold. There's one snake dude, and then there's one big titan dude here that you can kill. Those 2 rare mobs in the Tierhold area. And the last 4 mobs are located in the Primalist Future, where you can go in there, and there should be 4 mobs. The good thing about the Primalist Future rares is that if you go in there and you don't find them alive, you can always go to another zone for 20 minutes, come back, and you will be most likely than not put into a fresh shard of the Primalist Future, where you can find those 4 rare mobs to kill. This week you also have the world boss there, so you can just go in there, join a group of the world boss, and jump shards until you find those rares there. So that brings our total mobs of 25 to 29 rares that you can kill just by going there and just killing them. It's very easy. You don't have to follow any guides or any weak orders or anything. Really easy to do things. And that's my daily routine. Of course, you can always find more rares on the events, like the Elemental Storms events also have some specific rares that spawn when those are up, but that's a bit of a hassle. If you find them, good. If you don't, it's also good. But killing about 29 to 25 rares a day is really good, because that's a lot of chances for you to get those sparks of ingenuity. Okay guys, and that's going to be all for the video today. I hope it was useful to you guys, and if you like my content, subscribe to the channel and leave a like to the video. Thanks for watching, everyone.